All right, it says we are live. So welcome everyone. Today is Friday, which means it is our weekly Q&A session. Today we're going to do a workshop. So what we're going to do is from beginning to end, I literally created a brand new domain. I created a brand new email address and a brand new HighLevel account. And I'm literally going to walk through all of the steps with you to setting up your HighLevel account and your our program. Okay, so all of those resources literally from beginning to end. So this is going to be a very detailed training, and I'm glad that you guys are here because it's one thing to do a training video like this, and it's a whole other thing to do like a workshop where you guys are with me. And I definitely encourage you, like, if you don't have your account set up already, set it up with me, or at least be taking notes maybe, and then come back to this video. If you're using Fathom, I love Fathom. It's a free tool that you can use, but I pay for like the advanced version of Fathom. So if you guys are ever in any of my Zoom meetings, make sure that you're logged into Zoom when you join the meeting, because then Zoom knows your email address and it can send you the summary of today's meeting. That way you can go back and then, check different things. You'll have like an AI like breakdown of it. Okay. So what you need to do today to get started setting up your HighLevel account is you need to have a domain and you need to have an email address attached to that domain. Okay. So if your domain is kittycats.com, you need to have an email address like info@kittycats.com or, charles@kittycats.com. It needs to be within that same domain. That's all you need. And then also a Stripe account. Most of us have those things when we're starting a business. If you have not ever created those things before, you're probably going to struggle a little bit because these are foundational things. So definitely there's lots of training on Google to help you with those things. Okay, I have lots of training as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I want to show you guys how you can join our Q&A session if you're a member. If you're not a member, I highly encourage you to go to myvisionagency.com. You can join our program. You can see all of the resources that we have available. You can see the details of each plan. If you actually want to join for free, you can sign up for HighLevel or upgrade to SaaS here. You'll get a free starter plan inside of our program. Okay, so here is a brand new blank HighLevel account. Okay, so I have literally done nothing with this. I'm going to walk through the process with you live. All right, so to prepare for this, did you have a question? No? Okay. You guys definitely feel free to just chime in and blurt out if you have a question. Let's try to stay relevant because I don't want to get off on tangents or whatever, but definitely just stop me as we're going if you have a question, because if you have it, probably other people have it too. So all I've done is I've purchased this domain and I have added my email address. I use Google Workspace. Okay. So before I go any further than that, if you're struggling up to this point, if you're like, look, I have no idea how to create a domain or Google Workspace or an email address, what you want to do, check out this training here. This is also in the free area and the certified partner area. Check out this training. It is detailed training to literally walk you through every single step of creating a business, all the way through to creating a phone number. Okay. So this will help you. Also, I walk through the steps of using Google Workspace if that is what you choose to use. I highly recommend using Cloudflare and Google Workspace. Cloudflare for your domain registrar, Google Workspace for the actual email. Okay. So once all of that is added, definitely check out that training if you need help. What we're going to do now, the very first thing that I do is I want to actually just use the DMARC that Cloudflare has. Now, there's lots of ways of adding a DMARC. You can pay for services and all that, but Cloudflare makes this really easy. This is one of the things why I highly recommend Cloudflare. So you see, I just walked through that step to configure that. It says fixed record. Okay, so we'll say next. All right, so that's how we want to set up the Cloudflare. I'm going to go back now, or the DMARC. All right. So we're also going to set up DMARC in the records when we're creating our email sending domain, but we have already, HighLevel already makes that super easy. All right, so let's walk through this process now. All right, so we've created our HighLevel account. Now, the very first thing that I need to do is connect a Stripe account. All right, now before I went live, I had some craziness going on. My computer just completely like shut down. I had to reset everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to log into the Stripe account because I do have a test account that I can show you, but I need to get in it first. I'm so sorry. It's going to make me verify this with the email. So give me just 1 second, because I do think it's valuable to see this part of it. Okay, so when you do that, you'll see here that I have like this test account. I'm going to go ahead and connect. This is literally all you have to do to connect your Stripe account. Okay, of course, you have to have a Stripe account set up, but once it has been set up, you're just going to connect it there. Okay, so now our Stripe account is connected. The very first thing we want to do is we want to go into a company profile. We want to fill out all of this information. Okay, we're going to go to, I'm sorry, my profile. That's your user profile. Then we have the company profile, and we want to fill out this information here. But you can see here is where we need to choose our primary use for HighLevel. This is just for informational purposes. I'm just going to say that. Now we want to add a white label domain. So it's going to be typically people are going to choose like app dot whatever the domain is. So let me see. Let me go back here now to my main domain so I can just copy this. So Visionary Resellers is the name. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to type in app.visionary resellers. And I'm going to click add domain. Because Cloudflare, this makes it super easy because I don't need to like add records and do all this. It's just going to add it for me. Okay, so now it's saying, hey, we're going to add these records to Cloudflare like it does everything else. And then now I don't need to worry about it. Okay, it's going to find that domain, it's going to authorize it, and then it's going to add it. So now when my HighLevel sub accounts or clients are logging into my white label dashboard, they're going to go to app.visionaryresellers.com, and then that's how they're going to log in. Okay, I'm hoping, okay, so that's good. I was going to say, I'm hoping the gremlins didn't just steal my computer. All right, so we also need to set the API link. Okay, so this is what all the links inside of your agency are going to be attached to. So you definitely want to connect your API domain. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, since we're using Cloudflare, it makes it super easy. We don't need to enter records. We're just walking through this setup process that is super, super easy. Okay, let me let Janai in here. Okay, so authorize, and now we just need to wait for that. All right. Now you'll see over here, we have privacy URL and terms and conditions and all of that. If you guys are a member of our program, we do have the AI tools that you guys have unlimited access to, and there is a terms of service, and there's also a privacy policy generator. Those are two of the tools. You can just search for those and create your own privacy policy and terms and conditions, okay? Then you will want to paste those there. Now, the reason that that's important is because on the login screen of HighLevel, your white label login screen, it says terms and conditions, and it's going to link. If you don't add something there, it's going to link to the HighLevel terms and conditions. So obviously we're white label, we don't want that. So once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and, okay, so I chose update and it says I forgot a field. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to choose whatever my niche is. Let's say that we're an Aero Club, and then I'm going to update. It says we forgot something else. Let's come back here. Primary use required. Okay, so I did put that. Maybe it just didn't recognize it. Update. Okay. So now it let me update. There were no warnings. So now we're good to move on. Okay. Now the next thing that I need to do is my email services. I'll say, okay, so right away it's saying what I need to do is create a custom or a dedicated domain. So typically what I do for the agency is I type in office dot, and then I'm typing in my domain, the same exact domain. I don't need to purchase a new domain. I just need a subdomain of that original domain. So again, because I'm using Cloudflare, I don't need to worry about like adding records and all of that stuff. It's going to actually add those for me. So let's go ahead and authorize. I'm logged into Cloudflare. It's going to say, hey, we're going to add all of these records. Do you want to do that? Yes, I do. But you'll see down here, it says that this record is not verified and it's also optional. So what we want to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to create this manually. So I'm going to go copy and let's go back to Cloudflare. Let's go to DNS and let's go to add a record. And you'll see that it says here, TXT record. This is the host name and this is the value. So I'm going to go back here now. I'm going to change this to TXT. And the host name is this, DMark. So I'm going to paste that here. And then now we need the value. So I'm going to, you can copy this or you can just manually paste or copy that there. I'm going to paste this here and then save. Now I want to go back to my domain here and I want to verify it. Okay. Now, usually this happens really fast, but because that record took just a second, what I'm going to do is just refresh this screen. And then we will be able to verify all of our domains. And that's all we need to do now. You'll see it's verified. I'm going to click verify. And then now the system recognizes that it's verified. Okay. Now there are some more advanced things that you can do here, like setting up the, the default header, the name and email and all of that stuff. And you could read more about that in the knowledge base. If I was to go in detail about all of these things, we'd be here all day long. Okay. So that is how you want to set up the agency. Essentially, that's all you need to do to set up the agency. Connect Stripe and then set up that email sending domain. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go into my sub account. Now, when you create your HighLevel account, it'll ask you questions to set up your own sub account. So every HighLevel account, if you have created and walked through like the wizard setup process, you'll automatically have a sub account. So I can access it here, or I can access it here if I go into my main menu, and then you'll see now here is my sub account. I'm going to click here to get rid of that. Okay, so what I want to do now to set up my sub account, I'm going to just go ahead and switch into the sub account. And you'll see down here, I'm going to go to settings, and then I am going to go to email services. That's the very first thing. And we're just going to do the same process, except here, I like to choose something different. So I'm just going to say email, and then, oops, looks like that wasn't the last thing I copied. So let's just go back here. I'm a copy and paster. So let's see, visionary resellers, and I'm just going to copy this and let's go back. And so now we have email dot, because it needs to be different from our agency, right? These are two different accounts, kind of. All right, so we're going to create that. I'm going to click add and verify. Now it's going to generate those records. And because I'm using Cloudflare, all I need to do is click continue, and it's going to add those records for me, just like I did before. Okay. I don't see any hands up, so you guys definitely let me know if you have questions or anything as we go on. All right, so here are the records, and now I'm just going to add all of that. Okay, so same thing here. We have this TXT record that we want to add, and like it says, this is not required. However, for best practices, you really need it. It's probably, I mean, honestly, it says optional, but it's basically required by the email systems. Otherwise, your emails will go to spam. So we want to make sure that we're setting everything up correctly. All right, so we've added that record now. We're going to go back here. We're going to click verify, and it hasn't recognized all the records yet. No problem. Let's just go ahead and refresh. And then it will recognize. Cloudflare is really fast for this reason too. You can see all of those are already verified. We just need to try this again because it hasn't recognized that last one that we manually entered, and now it's green, so we are good to go. Okay, so now the agency is set up. Okay, but most of us, what we want to do is we have a system, right? We have something on top of this that we need to get set up. And so if you're a member of our program, then what you want to do is you want to go into your membership area. Okay, if you're brand new, the very first thing that you want to do is read here the instructions. Okay, this is going to tell you everything you need to know about our program. If you're brand new to HighLevel, you definitely want to go and book your 1-hour private consultation with the customer success manager. they're going to help you, or your onboarding rather, they're going to help you get your account set up. If you read those instructions and follow the instructions in the video, you'll see you want to go to the Learning tab, and you're going to go to Start Here, and you want to get our system set up. So let's follow these instructions here. I'm going to go ahead and click here, and you'll see we're working on this video now. Step 1 is to import the snapshot into your account. So I'm going to click here. And I'm already logged into HighLevel. If you are not logged into HighLevel, meaning app.gohighlevel.com, then it's going to prompt you to log in. So all you want to do, you'll come to it'll look like you're creating a free trial or something. And what you're going to do is just log in the top right-hand corner to your HighLevel account. And then you'll see this option here. So yes, I do want to import the snapshot into my account. Okay, so now I've imported it. Now this says, if you do not have a HighLevel account, because you don't have to have a HighLevel account to be a member of our program. However, all of our resources are built on HighLevel, so it just really serves everyone well. But if you do not have a HighLevel account, you can just skip to step 5, okay? Step 5 down here. Now, step 2 is load the snapshot into an existing sub account. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our agency, and we already have the snapshot loaded. So we need to load it into this sub account. So I'm going to click here and go to Manage Client, and I'm going to click here and load snapshot. Okay, so the snapshot we just loaded is Vision Ad System. So I'm going to proceed, and it's going to tell us all of the different parts of this snapshot that are included. Okay, so I'm going to say, yes, I want all of them. If I didn't, I could actually just click on skip. And let's just say that I only wanted this custom value. I can't talk. I could actually select that custom value and click proceed, and then it will only load that custom value from this snapshot. Okay, so I can choose all, or I can choose individual items. Obviously, since this is a new account, I'm going to choose all, and I'm going to click proceed. Okay, so now it's going to tell me, are there any conflicts? Do I have anything in the account that loading this on top of it will, break it, basically? So I'm going to say I could either choose override all, I could override some of them, or I could skip all or skip some of them. I'm going to not worry. I'm just going to say override all and proceed. So now anytime you choose override, you're going to have to type in confirm. So I'm just going to say can override or confirm override. Okay. Now it does take just a few minutes for it to load all of the assets into the account. So let's go on to now step 3. So connect your root domain to the website you choose from the options in your funnels. Now I do have a training where we talked about positioning, how do you want to position all of these offers, right? It's your decision, because what we do as business owners is we take all of the solutions that we have available, and then we position them or present them and that build offers that is going to be great for our target audience. So if you have a coaching business or you have a plumbing business, you could still use the same tools, but you need to think about how can you serve your customer with these tools. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go switch into the sub account now, because that's where all of our tools and our assets and all those things are. And you'll see in the sites section that we have the AI ads plus SaaS. Okay, we have the AI ads only, the HighLevel affiliate, or the SaaS plus AI ads. So I'm going to quickly run through here and tell you the differences. And you can click here and you can check out the different websites. You can choose one, you can choose all of them. It's really up to you how you want to structure your business. But with the AI ads plus SaaS, what we're doing is we are presenting the AI ads first. So we're saying you can sign up for the AI ads tools, and then you can also sign up for this other plan, which is AI ads plus SaaS. Okay. Now, maybe you don't have HighLevel, or you only want to resell the AI ads. You can choose this option here. If you're a HighLevel affiliate and you want to offer the AI ads as a bonus for the people who sign up for your affiliate opportunity, you can choose this option here. If you want to lead with your HighLevel SaaS and then also add the AI ads on top of that, meaning every single person who signs up for for this offer receives a HighLevel account plus the AI ads, you can check this out. Okay, so you can decide whichever one that you want to use. Once you decide that, let's say we're going to choose this option here, which is probably what most of you will choose. If you go over into the settings, you'll see that we want to select a domain. We don't have a domain here. So what I want to do, I'm going to click here and I'm going to add my domain. Guess what domain I'm going to add? Guess what it is? It's going to be the domain that we just created, right? Because we want to add the root domain to our website because that's where we're going to send people when we're promoting our offer. So if my CRM or my business is visionaryresellers.com, I want them to go to visionaryresellers.com to sign up for my business. So I'm going to click, or I'm going to paste in the root domain, and you'll see that it asks, do I want to also add the www version? Yes, I do. So I'm going to click continue. And again, because I'm using Cloudflare, it makes it super easy. I don't need to add the records. I'm just going to authorize the records to be added to my Cloudflare account, and then I can use them. Okay, so you'll see it's actually adding 2 records here, a record for the root domain, and then it's redirecting the www version. So I'm going to click authorize now. It's going to find those. It's going to ask me what website I want to connect my root domain to. So I'm going to choose any of those that I want to. Again, I could choose all of them if I want to promote them, or one of them, but you'll just need to connect a domain for any of them. Maybe if this one will be your root domain, maybe you want to use like the AI ads only, and you want to point them, maybe add like a subdomain or something like aiads.visionaryresellers.com. Okay. So we want to authorize this. It's taking just a few minutes. I don't really know what's taking so long, but sometimes it just happens like that. Did you guys have any questions while I wait on this? Let me make sure. Sorry, Janai, I thought I let you in already. Okay. All right. Let me let Renal in. All right. So let's see any questions. All right. So I'm good. I've just muted someone. Okay, so here we go. Now it's found my domain. So now I'm going to choose what website do I want to connect this domain to. So I'm going to choose the SaaS. And then now what page in that website or funnel do I want to be the home page? So I'm going to say home. And then I can also choose my default page. I typically choose the home page of whatever that website is. So I'm going to go to SaaS, SaaS plus AI ads home, okay? Because that's the website I chose, link domain. Now my website is connected to my main domain, okay? So there it is. If we go here now, you should be able to see. Sometimes first time it takes a few minutes to create the SSL, so it might take a minute, but now my domain is created to that. Okay, so let's move on. Now, we've connected a domain. Now complete the custom values below located in the sub account settings. So let's go now into our account, and you'll see I'm in the sub account already. So I'm in the settings, and I want to go to, what did I just say? The custom values. So you'll see custom values. And you'll see here are the 2 custom values here. So what I want to do is I want to click here, and I want to add the custom value, and the white label domain for my HighLevel dashboard, if you remember, is app.visionaryresellers. Okay, so that's all I need to do. I just need to type that in there to tell the system what my login is. Okay, so now the logo, all I need to do is upload my logo. The best size is like 150 by 100. If you don't have a link for your logo, you can go to media, you can go to media library, and you can upload your logo here. Let's just find a Vision logo, and I'll show you how easy this is to upload. Oops. Okay, so let's just say Vision logos. Let's say we'll just choose this one. Okay, so now we've uploaded our logo. I'm going to right click it. I'm going to get the link, and I'm going to go back here, go to my custom values, and I'm going to go to the logo, edit custom value, and then I'm going to paste that link there and update. What that does is everywhere of any of the funnels where it needs to have the link to your HighLevel dashboard so they can log in, or your logo, it's going to automatically add that information there. Okay, so now we're done with that. We don't need to do that at all. All right, now the very next step is we need to add a CNAME record for our white label domain. Now, this is really just going to determine what records you add is going to be determined by the registrar that you're using, because some of them want you to put your whole domain in here, and then some of them don't want that. Okay, so like Namecheap, they don't want it. GoDaddy doesn't want it. I think Google Domains doesn't want it. Cloudflare doesn't care. Okay, so What we want to do is we want to go to Cloudflare now. We're going to add a CNAME record and we're going to add ads, okay, because Cloudflare doesn't care. And then we're going to add that. So here we go. We're going to go to add record. We're going to go to CNAME and we're going to add ads, okay? So I'm only going to add ads. That is going to be the root domain that we connect your white label ads domain to, okay? So it's going to be like ads.visionaryresellers.com, okay? So sometimes people say, well, can I do something different? No. And the reason is because all of our automations are set up to use this prefix. So we do require that. However, the system itself does not require it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure to clarify that. So let's go back now to our records here and you'll see the content. I'm just going to copy this. And if I was using a registrar that did want the whole domain here, just to be clear, I would want to add my actual domain. So if I was typing that in, I would go to like ads.visionaryresellers.com. And I think on Cloudflare, you can actually type that in. It'll just delete the record for you. So that's what I would type in. So it's either going to be ads dot whatever your domain is, or it's going to be ads only, and then you're going to add this value. Okay, so I'm going to go now. We're going to add the value, and we want to turn the proxy off. Okay, so I'm going to click save. And now I have completed all of the steps. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to fill out this form. When I'm filling out the form, I'm going to add my name, my last name, the same first and last name that is in your membership area when you signed up for HighLevel or you signed up for My Vision Agency. We need the same first and last name, and we also need your membership area email address. So whatever you signed up with, that's what we need. If you guys don't use the correct email address, it's going to reject it, and it's going to say we don't have a member with this name and email. So it's really important that you add your correct email address. You can add your birthday here. If not, don't worry about it. It's not required, but I do like to send a little message for people on their birthday. And then also add your phone number here because we may need to text you if we have questions or something. Text is the best way because we get faster answers that way. And then also, obviously, sometimes we get 1,000,001 emails that get lost. Okay, so definitely your best phone number there. And then what you're going to do is add the root domain you want to use. Subdomains will be rejected. Okay, so this is really important. We need the root domain that we just created here. Okay, and just to clarify, this is a root domain. A subdomain would be like ads.visionaryresellers or www.visionaryresellers. Those are subdomains. We need the root domain. Okay, so if I'm filling out this form for this business I just created, then I'm going to type in visionaryresellers.com. Okay, of course, I want to agree to the terms. Definitely make sure to read through those, and then you can submit your onboarding. Now, what I'm going to do is, we do our setup on the end, and then you're going to get an email when your setup is complete. Usually takes about 24 business hours. All right. Now, in that email, you're going to receive 2 different links. All right. Those links, one of them is an agency admin link. The other one is your client link. So with the agency admin link, you want to go into your agency admin account. Okay. Meaning here, you don't have tools, you're in your HighLevel admin account, and you want to go to settings, and then you'll see custom menu links. These are going to be the links. If you're in the $97 or above the $97 plan, you have the ability to white label. If you do not, if you're on the $97 plan, you'll just have to use these as external links. You can't embed them. But at the $97 plan, you're not white labeling anyway, so just use the external links. If you're the $297 or above plan, you do have the ability to create custom menu links. So what you can do here is you want to create a new one. And let's say, remember, this is going to be for the agency. So I'm going to just say admin because I want like a cool icon for an admin. Let's say this. And then I'm going to call this ads admin just to keep it straight for training. And then I'm going to add that link. Okay. Now remember, these links are going to be within our white label AI ads domain. Okay, so it's always going to start with ads, and then it's going to be whatever your domain is. Visionaryresellers.com was what mine is. And then it's going to be this, and then it's going to be a bunch of this stuff after that. Okay. You want to make sure that you take this link that says agency admin. This is going to be the link that you register your admin account. Okay. So you want to take this link probably as soon as I give it to you. Maybe you want to open up an incognito window. It's going to, it's not a real link, so I can't show you what it looks like, but it's going to be the link that you register your admin account. You only get one account. It's for the admin. It's for the agency. It is not for your clients. Okay. Just want to drive that home because I've gotten that question several times. So show the link on the agency sidebar, show the link on the account sidebar, show on all accounts. This is the agency, so we only want it to show on the agency sidebar. We can have this open up in an iframe, a new tab, the current window. We can allow microphone and camera if we want to, but the important part is we need to open only in the agency because that's the admin, okay? So make sure that as soon as you get your 2 links, that you register your admin account. It doesn't matter the email address. That I get that question a lot too. It doesn't matter the email address you use at this point. Everything is linked by your domain here, okay? So you want to register your agency admin account so that you can manage all of the AI ads accounts that are coming into your agency as clients. Okay, so just like HighLevel has an admin account, this is your admin account for the AI ads. Okay, so the next step is to create the client link. Okay, so this is going to be the link that you give your clients or you add to your HighLevel sub account so that they can create their own accounts. So I'm going to say, let's just say ads. Let's just say this. Okay, so this is my icon I want to use for this. Maybe I'm going to say AI ads, whatever I want to call it. It's going to show up on the left-hand side here. So, and then of course, here's my link again. And I'm grabbing, again, I'm just driving home, grabbing the client link. This is not the agency link. Okay, so we're going to say visionaryresellers.com. All right, so I can show this on the agency sidebar if I want to, but it may confuse me if I'm trying to get into my agency account, manage all of my accounts, or just maybe the account that I'm managing my business. Because remember, the admin account is for the agency admin, okay? If we have a sub account, then what we want to use for our business that is a sub account is we want to use like a client account, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to show on the account sidebar, and you can show to all accounts, or you could actually choose individual accounts that you want to show them on. So I only have one sub account inside of this agency, but if I had multiple, I could say, I only want this sub account to have access to this on the sidebar. You know, maybe I want all of them. And if I do, I can say show all of accounts. All right, so it's really up to you, again, how you want to structure all of that. I'm just going to say show link on the account sidebar and show everyone, okay? I'm going to have it open in an iframe so it stays inside of the platform. I don't really care so much about the microphone and the camera for this, so I'm just going to leave those off and click save, all right? So now I have, if I go out of here, you'll see that I have ads, admin. Okay, it's not linked to anything because it wasn't a real link. I have ads admin that's showing here, but if I go now into my sub account, I have AI ads. Okay, so that's the client facing. And then if I was the client and I landed on this link, it would prompt me to create my user account that I would only see my account, but as the agency owner, if I go into ads admin, then I'm going to see all of my accounts just like I see when I click on sub accounts here. Instead of my HighLevel account, I see all of my HighLevel sub accounts. Okay, so hopefully I've clarified all of that. All right, so now let's go back to our onboarding. We've completed all of this. What happens next? Okay, so you'll see the optional steps here. You can add our content AI tools to your custom menu link as well. If you want to do that, all you need to do is grab this link. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up and I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to close this window out, but you can see all of the tools that we have available. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my agency account and I want to create another custom menu link. Now, I do want to make sure to let you know, this is not white label. If you want to white label this, you can create your own account through Formwise, which is how I created it. You can also create additional tools and all of that. You can like really customize a lot of things, but that would be through Formwise. But if you don't mind that it shows the Vision brand and you want basically me to pay for all the AI generated credits and all of that stuff, then all you need to do is just paste this here. So what we're going to do, let's choose, I'm just going to choose this like wrench thing. Let's say AI tools, paste the link there. And then now, do I want it to show on the agency sidebar, show in the link? Let's just say we want it to show everywhere and save. All right. So now if I go back here and I look, I see AI ads tools. And then now my agency and all of my users have the ability to use any of these tools, unlimited at no extra cost. Okay. But like I said, it is branded to me. It does have my Formwise affiliate link. So just so that you know that, you guys know I'm like painfully transparent. Okay. So the next step here is the white label suite. Okay. So you guys as members or anyone who goes to whitelabelsuite.com/Bridget Bartlett, you will receive 500. This used to be 200. It's now 500 credits for their system. So if you did want to become a reseller, you can click here and then you can check out the offers that they have available there. Like I said, just claim your 500. If you want to resell the white label suite tools, you're going to see training when you sign up for all of that to show you how to add this, but it's basically going to be the same process. You're just going to create a custom menu link and then you're going to add that. So what's really cool is you have all of these solutions that you're building inside of your agency that make you stand out among every other person who's reselling HighLevel. So the very last thing that, and again, this is optional, it's not something that you have to do, but it may help you to add our visionary community to your agency dashboard to make it easier for you to access everything. So if you go back into settings and we go to custom menu link, we're going to go here to create this. Let's just say community, and let's find something that looks like community. Let's just maybe search team. Okay, so we have team here. Let's say vision so that you know, and then we're going to say that. And of course, you could show it on the agency sidebar. You wouldn't want to show it on the account or all accounts because this is our program is provided for you, not your clients, and you don't want them to see anything about vision anyway because they're your sub accounts, right? So we only want to show this on the agency sidebar. We can choose to open it in an iframe, open it in a new tab. It's really up to you, but we're going to save then. And then you'll see when you go back to your agency dashboard, you have vision, and then it opens up directly into our community. Okay. So you guys, that is really all of it. That is the gist. What time is it now? Okay, 2:38. That is really the entire process to set up your HighLevel agency and your white label AI ads system. Okay, so what questions do you guys have? I actually don't see any hands up. I thought that I would see a whole bunch of hands.
It's funny because my mind is blown on something so simple that I know, but I didn't know until you said it again, which is the custom menu link. And I was just like, oh crap. I realized everything else that I can put into the custom menu link. And I'm like, oh wow. So not just for myself from an agency standpoint, but from a client standpoint, like thinking about things that are very important to that niche market and then putting those in the side panel. Like I was doing it for me because I have some stuff where I can get to, like you said, the membership area really quickly. And then I just thought about it from the client perspective. I was like, oh, these are the things I need to add. So that was
Yeah, it's
wow.
also really great too. Like if you have your own community and your own like, onboarding and things like that to add
Mm-hmm.
that to your dashboard. So yeah, it just
Mm-hmm.
really it adds a whole level of like professionalism, but also just making it easy for your
Yeah.
sub account and
Yeah.
yourself to
100%.
access. Yeah, cool. Right?
Yes, first of all, that's the same exact reply that I would have had that Charles just made. It kind of blows your mind. It opens up some vistas that I didn't realize. And my custom menu links are blank. So have the directions been modified to put those custom menu links out there, or did I just
No,
miss that?
no, it's
Yeah.
for you to set up. That's what you need to do to set up
Yeah.
your business.
Well, when we first talked about it, you were doing the CNAME, and that's new, isn't it? Because mine
Yeah,
has
different record
the
than it
A
used to
records. And you
be.
said yesterday, as we talked, I don't need to change that. I've got the A records and not the C record. Okay. But I do need to continue and add those custom menu links so that they will be picked up. And
Yeah,
and
if
that
you haven't done it yet, then yes.
no, I haven't. Okay. So what do I how do I direct? I mean, what do I tell my prospects or my prospective leads to go? Where do I send them? Do I send them to, like in my case, computerworksllc.com, and they go there and they have that?
So are you an affiliate or are you wanting to resell?
Um, both, I guess, but I don't want to. I don't want to go into SaaS. I want to be a. I guess the affiliate. The affiliate is what I want.
Then if it's the affiliate, then you don't need to set any of that stuff up because you're not inviting people to your HighLevel account. They're creating their own.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Parents?
Hey, Bridget. It was excellent training today, so I just want to thank you. Thank you for sharing that. A lot of good gems in there. I've been trying to ask this question all week, but either I've been getting cut off or I had a bad connection. It's in reference to your one of your links on your website, your events page. And when you click on your events, it goes right to a calendar. And on that calendar, you have like all of your lives links to them. How how do I go about setting something like that up? The link into my page where it can go to a calendar that someone can see, not a booking calendar, because I don't think yours is the booking calendar. It's some other type of calendar.
Yeah, let me show, just for people who are unfamiliar, let me show what you're actually referring to. So this is the events calendar. This is actually a Google calendar that I've just embedded into a HighLevel page. So you can see like Google. If you go into, let me stop sharing here. If you go into my YouTube channel, I actually have, let me get into it here. I have so many windows open. There is a training that I did that will show you exactly how to do that. I would quickly show you because it's pretty easy. It's definitely not as complicated as you might think it is. However, there's some tips that I show in this video that will help you. Let me see, Google Calendar. There's some tips in this right here in this video that will help you with the mobile view as well as the desktop, because one of the things that you have to be aware of when you're using like iframes, which is what this is, essentially, you're just embedding it in there. But when you're using iframes, almost always the mobile version looks terrible or it cuts it off. So you can actually go in there and manipulate the code a little bit just to change the size. And then of course you can like duplicate the panel and then hide one on desktop and hide one on mobile. And I'm sure if you're like, I don't have any idea what you're saying, maybe your eyes are glossing. You're like, what is you saying? Go to that video and everything I just said will make so much more sense to you. Cool.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just remember, create the calendar on Google first, and then it'll show you how to do all of that stuff. So that's
Could you put that in the chat? That link that you just were at with the embed?
Yep, it's in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Ida?
Hi, I just posted my question on the chat as well. I know that you said that there's white label trainings or videos available for Play.
Huh?
And I was wondering where we can download those and set them up. Like I was thinking I can set them up in a community or courses setup.
It's actually already in there. So if you go into your sub account, once you have imported the snapshot and you go to memberships and you go to courses, you'll see go to products. You'll see the course is already built in there. And if you go here, first you can download all the videos, but there is a folder here that you can download. There's also access to your knowledge base and all of the documents that you can use as well here. So
Wow.
this is really, if you wanted to use this exact thing without changing in it, you absolutely could. However, I would definitely remove this section because we don't want them to download all the videos, right? But that's really all you need to do. All the other videos are white label and all the documents and everything are there white label as well.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't
Yeah.
realize. And is
And-
that also available for white label? Do you know?
What do you mean?
The white label, the lead system? Do they have the trainings
They
available?
do have white label trainings as well. Yeah.
They will. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I did want to show you guys this because we talked about support. And if you guys, as the white label agency, and as white label agency owners, okay, we have the ability to gray label, or we have this gray label knowledge base, okay, that's in that area I just showed you in your course. But you can see it's really a great knowledge base. Not only does it talk about like technical things, but also like best practices and such. But the coolest part is they did add this option here to submit a support ticket. So anytime if you are needing help with your white label agency, submit a support ticket. This goes right to play. And then if your clients, you can share this with your clients. And then if your clients need support, they can submit a ticket as well so that you guys are not having to provide support for them. So I don't know if you guys knew that as well. Cool. Janai, how are you?
I'm awesome, excited, and this is so amazing. I just wanted to get clarity, because I don't want to mess up and do nothing wrong. But I know you had said we don't give that away for free, but you're also packaging it with the affiliate program as a bonus. So if they become an affiliate with Go High Level, then we can give them that as free as a bonus.
Just need to get some compensation from it is basically what that means, right? So like, let's say, for example, okay, if the minimum advertised pricing of High Level is $97 a month, and let's say that your white label play version, $67 a month, okay, you can package them together and create a package for $97 a month. That's totally acceptable for you to do that.
Okay, cool. Well, I finally got like 2 affiliates after all these years. And I wanted to see if I can, I was excited to share that with them. I said, well, let me find out first before I tell you anything wrong. So, okay, cool.
And did you watch the training that I did this week about the affiliate opportunity for High Level?
For your affiliate, Vision affiliate?
No, the actual like high level affiliate opportunity. On Wednesday, I talked about how to sign people up for High Level at like the manual process and then deliver your, if you wanted to offer your AI tool as a bonus for your high level affiliates, I showed on Wednesday how you can get that set up. And then also on Thursday, yesterday, I talked about you can automate that entire process.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I think I caught some of it. I was working and I was trying to listen and work at the same time. So I have to go back and watch it, so I can get a full understanding of it. But I did catch it. Now you got that snapshot that you just showed. And that's what I was trying. I set up every other one but that one. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, how am I setting this, trying to wrap my head around how to position this offer. And then you just showed today the Go High Level affiliate snapshot. That was the only one I didn't look for. That was the main one I was looking for. So, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, there's so let me just we'll run through these together here. Let me get back into this account and then I'll show you here. So we have the 4 different offers, okay? So we have, since you asked about the HighLevel affiliate, let me just show you what this website looks like. They're basically, all the websites are very similar. Okay. Now this looks really funky because it's not set up. I don't have any of my stuff in here, but so we have so create a free trial. Okay. We have this white label video that talks about HighLevel. Of course, you can keep my image there. You can add your own, whatever. So it's really all about HighLevel. Create a HighLevel account. Oh, you know what?
That's the other one. You want the Go High Level too. I just figured those out.
Yeah, I updated the last snapshot and this didn't update. Let me
That's the
show you.
original one.
Yeah, let me show you because that's not right. Hang on, let me get into my actual account because I want to show you what that looks like. And just what I'm going to do after this, though, because that's super annoying to me. What I'm going to do after this is I'm going to make sure that snapshot is updated. And then you guys can just go back to the onboarding, import that snapshot again if you really need to, and just load it again, load those sections. I'm sorry that
I did
wasn't.
get the correct one with the ads. It was in that full snapshot you gave.
Yeah, I'm referring to the updated HighLevel affiliate page because I went back and updated that with all our new tools. And I updated the snapshot, but it looks like that part didn't update. So I just want to, let me get in here because I want to show you what it looks like. And then when it actually updates, you'll be able to see it, see the changes here. Okay, so here is this. Okay, so this is what it should actually look like. So if you scroll down here, now we don't have Elm. We're talking about here's your bonus, right? Your bonus AI ads manager that has like a demo of the product. And then now we have
sharing.
plans. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is what everything the same, except when it gets down here, there's no Elm. There's this video and saying, hey, you get this bonus AI ads manager. Okay, of course, this is white label. Now you have the HighLevel plans. Okay, it's just the $97 HighLevel starter plan, the $297. Now, if you look on like the actual GoHighLevel.com website, they only show these two plans. So that's all I showed. The Pro is a different link. And so if you did want to add that, you could just duplicate this and add it if you really wanted to. But the goal here is they're really just signing up for HighLevel. Okay. So they're gonna click there, they're gonna go to your HighLevel affiliate link. Okay. Now, on the back end of that, if you go to the automations, and I'm sure that this wasn't updated either. Let me open this up. If you go back into the automations here, let me go into here, automations, you will see and we actually just talked about this yesterday. So the manual way would be that we are creating, like, basically we get a notification from first promoter because we signed up for HighLevel, someone signed up under us, they send us an email. What we would then need to do is create a contact and we would need to add the tag to their profile. That's then going to send them this email and it'll be like, hey, claim your bonus. You want to insert your client link, not the admin, the client link, and then they will be able to register an account inside of your AI ads manager externally. And of course, we want to give them all of the other HighLevel resources here. Okay, so that would be like the manual way of doing it. We're just adding a tag and then that automatically sends. However, you can automate the HighLevel, like the whole process. And then HighLevel using webhooks, and then HighLevel will send this data to you. So when they sign up on your HighLevel affiliate page, they fill in that form, the info actually goes to your HighLevel account. Okay, so definitely the automations aren't really built out or anything. There's nothing special about that. But definitely watch the training from the last 2 days and it'll go much more into detail about how to do that manually and deliver your AI ads manager as a bonus, and then also how to do all of that automatically.
Cool. I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any other questions today? We definitely need to spin the wheel here. Oh, let's see, wheel. Okay. All right. Ida? Go ahead. I'll
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
just have a quick question. On the options that you have, those are the affiliate links and not your own white labeled agency offer, you were saying, right? On the snapshot, those are all affiliate links to GHL.
What do you mean, my snapshot?
So I'm just trying to understand, like, on the SaaS offer one, would they go under on our platform as under our agency? Or would they go and register with Go HighLevel?
If you sign up as an affiliate for HighLevel, they're creating a HighLevel account. That's all through HighLevel. That has nothing to do with me. However, if you are wanting to refer our agency, meaning you want to refer like other high-level members so that they can join our program and, you know, resell the white label, just like all the things that you guys can do, then you be an affiliate for our program.
Okay. And the snapshot, okay, I'll take a look at it. Thank you.
What were you going to say about the snapshot? I'm still entering names from the meeting, so feel free.
So I just wanted to understand, you have the 4 different snapshots in there, and I think I picked the wrong one for mine, so I can go back and
You can
read.
choose any, you can choose one of those snapshots, or you can choose all of them. It's your choice.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me add Renal and Terry and Ray and Terrence. All right, so I'm going to call everyone's name and make sure if you are here that I call your name. If not, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, so we have Ida, Janai, Sam, Anthony, Charles, Renal, Terry, Ray, and Terrence. Did I miss anyone? No? Alrighty. So just for those of you who are new, or if you're watching live, if you are a member of our program, you can join us weekly every Friday when we do these workshops or Q&A sessions. A lot of times I have really successful business owners here as well. But all the members can join in the Zoom, and if you join in the Zoom, you have the ability to win a free private consultation with me. If you are a member and you're not in the Zoom, you do not have the opportunity to win. So if you're watching somewhere else on, in the membership area or YouTube or wherever, you do have to be in the meeting to be entered into the drawing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see who's the winner. And it's Renal. All right, Renal is our winner today. I will send you the link to book your consultation when we're done here. Did you guys have anything else that I can help you with today before we go for the weekend?
Yeah, that wheel is pretty neat. Is it, there's probably 1,000 of them out there and I just haven't checked, but I like yours. How can I go get it? Where is it?
You just Google Wheel of Names. It's
Wheel of
wheelofnames.com.
Names. Okay.
I'm always adjacent to the winner.
You know, I even switched it up too. We used a different one last week, and I'm like, I like this one better.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you Monday, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Have an awesome week.